It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down, put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show, the Playcall Sheet. It's a hump day, baby. Happy hump day to you. We almost through with the week. We've got a nice show for you guys today. I'm going to answer some questions regarding impending free agents. Should we keep them? Should we cut them? Should we trade them? That kind of thing. I want everybody's opinion because, hey, that's what matters at the end of the day. Your opinion. So, please come through and let me know what's going on with you guys. Let's get started with the show here. And let's do this thing. Let's see what we got. Some news and rumors. Shout out to Robert Woods, the wide receiver. He signed a one-day deal with the Rams. And he is going to be retiring. So great career for Robert Woods, retiring as a Ram. How about that?
Try kind of blew up as a Ram as well. So shout out to a great career in your eyes. You know, you went past the 3.5 and you get to retire, and hopefully, you know, all is well with you after retirement. There seems to be a little link issue, but no, any of the 3 links we do use, you know, we got to get in here. That's the malfunction. I think the show was padded under another link, which holds another show. So that's what's going on. So hopefully we'll can scroll through the links that you do have and
it saves the play call sheet on it.
Oh yeah, I don't. The way my links operate is the link I usually go to on Wednesdays was, you know, because I went through every link based on the days of the week. So that's just a flip flop, basically. You just got to flip flop the links according to, you know, the days we go. Because we're switching shows. So,
Hey.
You're not the one to blame. I don't.
Oh, I know I'm not the one to blame.
Yes.
I know I'm not the one to blame.
Tell you why
I'm not saying you're the one to blame. I'm saying you don't listen when I tell you the ones that I have don't work. I keep telling you.
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline. The Chiefs are reworking Pat Mahomes' deal. They're converting some salary into sign-in bonus, and this is going to free up $43 million in cap space for this upcoming season for the Chiefs.
That's dope. Open a little bit of flexibility in that sense. Yeah. Patrick's a smart guy. We knew he got his money on the come up, of course, you know, with just about it's all good. So in regards to that, you know, when the money gets swooped up like that, you know, and obviously you didn't win this season, you didn't get the Super Bowl and stuff like that. It's easy to do things like that, especially with your star guy. He's understandable. I like it for the Chiefs in a sense. You know, the Chiefs know what type of season they're gonna probably go into this year, probably without him. So they're just they gotta hope to contain, and having a little cash is not bad at
all. Okay. Yeah. Look, it's the Saints model. You know, you're gonna use that credit card. Get your player who you're gonna stay on the team forever, and use his contract as a credit card. Open up cap space. Welcome to the NFL. That's how we run business now, thanks to the Saints. Saints just trailblazers. I want to point that out.
Yeah, if you want to be in cap hell for a decade, sure.
I mean, yeah, it'll mess you up if you extend the wrong person. I mean, that's why they extend their quarterback. Somebody they'll never get rid of. Makes sense to me.
You're doing great.
Veteran wide receiver Mike Evans plans to play next year, and he's going to test free agency rather than automatically returning to Tampa Bay. That's surprising.
No, it's not. It's not surprising at all. You know, you've been with Philly, you've been with Tampa Bay for so long, and it's about what the market tests you as. You're betting on yourself eventually, but I like the move for him because there's going to be teams that are going to give him a deal. You know, if the wide receivers rankings come out and he's in the top 1 to 5, he's going to get money that maybe somebody passes on, or a team is not willing to extend somebody that's not there yet. And get Mike Evans a team in. I mean, I like the idea of him doing it. And I don't think it's no shade towards Tampa Bay and all that. It's business, you know, and he's a long-time veteran. And maybe Tampa Bay feels like they can do other things with the other pieces they have on the field.
Yeah, he's going to get his last little bag. It won't be top 5 money, no.
No,
but it'll
right now in the market, like right there, like not
money. Top 5 of available. Yeah, he'll be top 5 receiver available for sure. But it's not surprising. Like you see a lot of receivers in their career, and like the greatest of all time ended his career in a different jersey. There's the second greatest of all time, the third greatest of all time ended their career in different jerseys. So like, yeah, receivers tend to move at the end because towards the end they cost more than their explosion allows them to give you, and they kind of all turn into possession receivers. And yeah, you can't be overpaying those type of guys, but somebody will pay them because somebody will need the receptions. For example, my Patriots need receptions. I mean, we kind of need separation too, but we need receptions. But this was bound to happen the moment that he got hurt, because the only real reason to keep him along for so long, other than him still producing, was to extend that record he had going. And because, like I said, he's still producing, but problematic is that now he's hurt, and so we don't know how that's going to turn out, so you can't really pay him.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's still producing, though, that's why I'm shocked that we're just so quickly going to just move on and not. I mean, it could be a thing where it's go test the market, come back, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, if somebody's willing to give you like top 20 money, then by all means, Mike, go do that, because we're not going to do that. So, but if they're not, I'm sure they'll take him back for the low. If he's willing to come back for the low and retire with them, that'd be great for them. That'd be great for the organization to do that. It looks better when you're signing other players long term if you do that.
Yeah, real injury bug this year in the offense. What's in the offense? Mike Evans has been injury riddled for a little bit, but like I said, the production is there. You know, so if you're Tampa Bay, you may want to bring him back, but in a sense of, you know, and I say this, maybe they're kind of like with the injuries, like Mike, maybe not. And Mike as a player is like, hey, I can still get it. Teams are gonna go for him, man. Teams are gonna go for him.
Are they still paying Godwin?
Yeah, Godwin's still getting paid.
So you paying Godwin? Yes, you got the rookie on a rookie deal, but he's about to slide up. You kind of want to get him, even though he got hurt this year. You want to get him way more reps now because you're trying to take advantage of that rookie deal with that rookie receiver who appears to already be almost Pro Bowl level receiver the way he was playing the first half of the season before he got hurt. So yeah, I mean, if Evans wants to come back for cheap later, maybe, but right now we can't be affording to spend the money on him and Godwin, who's always hurt, and we got plenty of holes in his team to fix.
Okay. The Chiefs
teams looking for services though, according to sources.
Chiefs might want him too.
The Patriots are one team that made eye for Evans. Of course, we're talking about Tampa Bay. Maybe he doesn't leave Tampa Bay. Buffalo, San Francisco. I'm gonna give my own dark horse.
Who's that?
I don't think it will happen, but I say he goes home, not to Dallas, not the Dallas Texans. I think
Houston.
He can go to Houston.
That would be nice. I mean, but again, if you're Houston, you're like, we have two receivers that we really like in this organization right now who are both always hurt. Are we bringing in Mike Evans, who just got hurt last year? It's, again, are you spending the money in the receiver room? But yeah, I like that spot for him.
Let me make it a little bit easier for you. The Chiefs, Rasheed Rice, his longtime partner and mother of his children, has filed a lawsuit against him. Lawsuit accuses Rice of choking, strangling, scratching, hitting, and headbutting her over a 19-month period, including the time when she was pregnant.
Rasheed tripping, bro. We'll see. We'll see what's true when the whole shit come out. But as of right now, I'm just like, Rasheed doing too much. That's what I'm thinking. Doing too much.
This is stuff that's been popping over the scenes, right? Even throughout the season, there were things of this nature coming out. In regards to his baby mama and stuff like that. So now you're hitting a point where it's offseason and people try to get their stuff together, and you over here acting a fool, like you can't be replaced tomorrow, or in this case, right now. So he got to smarten up. And I can't say bring the right people around you. You gotta write yourself. It ain't about who's in your circle, because obviously you the star, and you're supposed to, I guess, act the most civil, and you're not right now. You're about to.
I tell you this though, I believe, if I'm correct, this upcoming season will be a contract year for him. If he doesn't get suspensions and he does play, when I tell you he's going to be a man on fire, because he's not just putting up numbers for the numbers to dictate how much he makes. He's also having to put up numbers to deal with the fact that he's a menace off the field. So he's going to be playing his ass off, or not at all. We'll see what happens.
He's going to be playing his ass off, and he might have a second job the way he's going right now, because, like you said, his contract year and the way you're doing things may not get to that point. And you got a couple of wide receivers that's like that in the NFL. You got Jordan Addison, a guy that's probably not in his draft class, but around that station, he's getting in trouble. And then contract year is going to come up, and you're going to look at these two guys like hella talent. But am I going to give my money to them?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Someone will give it to him, but Addison's a whole different case. Actually, he kind of said, is he in contract year this year too? Or is his contract up now? He might be a year ahead.
No, I don't think Addison is a free agent right now.
No, he's not a free agent. But
I know he's this year, so it'll be next year.
Right. If anything, he's coming into that rookie year, that last year rookie deal or whatever. So, yeah, man. Yeah, bro, you got to get your behind on like Spot Rack or something. All right, you always be asking about, hey, is this deal up? Get your ass on the damn Spot Rack. How about that? Go look at the contract. Dang on it. Throwing out all these questions.
I ain't that boy.
Yeah, man. All right.
You don't see Stephen A. looking up his own stats.
Well, yeah.
Final year of his deal.
Yeah, Stephen A. here.
The unmitigated goal.
Well, he is in the final year of his deal. It's final year of his four-year contract. 13.73, that is, which is fully guaranteed. But I think the trouble he got into last year might hit that. He's eligible for a fifth-year option in 2027, estimated at around 17.5. So
that 50 option looks like it's burnt up now.
So he's eligible for an extension actually right now.
Right, but he's playing himself by doing this.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because if you'd have got that 50 option, bang, that's a big chunk.
So the 50-year option, they got to opt into that by May 1st.
Right.
And that's the 17.5.
And they will be doing due diligence to figure out what the case is about before they buy into that.
NFL security all over this.
Guaranteed, all that stuff's gonna happen to him. And Rasheed Rice, man, if you're not watching stuff about this guy and he's not even doing what you're doing the extreme. You gotta stay smarting up, man. Gotta level up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When it starts, look, this is hurting your pockets, like for real, for real.
Once it hurt the pocket, you gotta wake up, man.
Woo! Like
This ain't like a fine hurting your pocket. This is gonna be your first big deal.
Right. Like this is
like the first real one. And it could be your last. You may never get another one.
Right. Right. Exactly, man. So what was the other dude from the Minnesota Vikings?
Jordan Addison.
Addison. Okay. All right. So Addison.
Yeah, we talk about his deal. That was it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Addison is in 27. He comes up in 27 as well. So okay, cool. Good stuff. All right. Coach, what's going on, bro?
What's the damn deal, Dale?
I'll tell you what's the deal, Coach.
What you got?
Once again, tell Unc to bring the bag because we need to buy a team. All right.
What?
The Seattle Seahawks are up for sale right
What?
now.
Sell when you're high.
Yeah. The franchise is expected to get about 7 to 8 million. Billion. I'm sorry, 7 to 8 billion, and the sale. So this is aligning with Paul Allen's directive to sell his sports holdings, the Seahawks and the Trailblazers, and direct all proceeds to philanthropy. So some local Seattle area names being floated: Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder; Steve Ballmer, the Clippers and owner; and Bill Gates, Mackenzie Scott, and of course out-of-town billionaires like private equity groups, like the Commanders have and stuff like that. But the league has a secret list of pre-vetted interested parties who are looking to buy into the NFL.
This is the prime time that the Byron Allen group should be allowed to purchase a team.
Okay, who are those?
Byron Allen?
Yeah.
He is he's a media mogul. He actually owns I want to say he tried to purchase, I want to say NBC. He owns the Weather Channel right now.
Okay.
And you know, it is February. It's a brother.
Okay. So
I got you.
Yay on him grabbing it, not nay. All right, yeah.
I just thought maybe he had Seattle ties or something like that.
No, he's been trying to get into purchase the team. I believe they just missed out on the Broncos.
Gotcha.
They were runner-ups in his team.
Okay. So he already in the system then. Like he's probably getting that call to get your bids together.
And I thought about you when you said somebody that's already been vetted.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
For the foreseeable future, I'm going to be fascinated whenever a team goes up for sale, because the Venn diagram of people who have enough money to go after a team and people who were on that Epstein list is going to be fascinating to see how this plays out in terms of who gets what. Yeah, we'll see.
And I just checked. He also made a bid in 2023. He bid $3 billion to purchase the BET Media Group from Paramount, which he was not successful in getting.
Okay.
Oh wow.
He got money.
He's been around a while. I want to say he actually started, his background is comedy. He used to write. He was a writer at one point in time on Good Times, I think.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
Comedy.
So he's been around for, I want to say he's been active since like 72, 73. 75. Been active. I just look. He's been active since 75.
What was his name again? We talked so much, I forgot.
Byron Allen.
Byron Allen. All right, well,
He got brought in by Jimmy Walker himself. He also was part of. He was 14 at the time.
Oh, like Chappelle was.
Yep.
So, and is he the lead to get this purchase, or is he just one of the groups?
He's the lead.
Okay.
And he also and just put in perspective just the talent level of this guy. His the comedy team that Jimmy Walker brought him in on also consisted of Jay Leno and David Letterman.
Wait, did you do Appreciating Greatness on him?
You know what? I probably did.
I think you did. Sure did.
I think you did because I'm like, this guy's resume sounds mad familiar. What are we talking about?
You sure did, Coach.
Yeah, you sure did. Yeah.
You know me. If I got somebody I lock in on, I'm gonna ride it like the wind, bullseye.
Bro, I was just like, my brain was just like, all right, black in comedy, now a billionaire? Like, that's a very small group of people. Like, who? It has to be him.
Yeah. Good stuff, Will. Good stuff. So, what do you think will happen to those who are on the list? Next,
are you talking about on the list?
The Epstein list.
Hey, that's the list.
yes.
A lot of franchises, like,
they better scurry away.
Yeah, a lot of franchises are going to stay away, I believe.
Yep.
Really?
Absolutely.
Nope. I don't think so.
Billions are going to come from somewhere. Somebody will buy the teams.
You got CEOs stepping down from Goldman Sachs and stuff. They're going to stay away from those guys.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, ain't nothing going to happen to those guys. I'm saying the franchises are like, that's not a guy you want to be tied to, because the moment he buys it, that's all we talk about.
Yeah. And the NFL is not going to want that bad pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, the franchise.
Tell him, Duke.
One of those guys are there anyway on the Epstein list. So they're gonna have somebody join the front.
I mean, they impeached Donald Sterling, and all he said was some shit that was supposed to be private.
Yeah.
They impeached him.
Yeah. They did.
This is a whole
that's the NBA.
If Sterling would have said that in the NFL, he would have been good.
Yeah, that's the NBA. Yeah. If he was in the NFL.
Look, I get it. NFL is also not for long.
Yeah, you're in the wrong group. You can't be in that ownership.
Look, I agree. Right. Already in the league, come up on that list. I think Tish. Who's Tish own? Is he own the Giants?
Tish?
Who owns the Giants? Some guy named Tish came up that was in sports. It might not be football though, but yeah, guys are gonna come up eventually.
Oh, but
think about it.
Some Mara, right? Owns the Giants.
Maybe.
Oh no, somebody back in the day was on the list. Somebody that worked in the Giants organization.
Back in the day, that's what it was. Think about who the sacrificial lamb was for all this. Of all the names we got, like the ones they're gonna give us now aren't the real names, y'all. It's not the crazy ones. And they gave us Bill Gates. Yeah. So who are they hiding if they gave us Bill Gates?
Oh, Giants co-owner Steve Tish's name appears at least.
Why didn't we do more on that yesterday?
On the Epstein.
Okay.
Stephen Tish, who?
Dale didn't want that heat.
Steve Tish, owner of the Giants.
Current owner of the Giants?
Yes.
I'm trying to save you, dog.
Saving the Giant. Mike will be happy. Mike's in there. Mike's been quiet while I said all this. That's all I'm saying. It's your franchise, bro. Figure it out.
All right. It's time, y'all.
These craft rubbing tugs were adults.
It is time to play Keep, Trade, Cut.
Oh, I love this.
All right. So
we're ruthless, though. We're ruthless. A lot of these guys are gonna get cut.
Yeah, but I mean, look, let's try to have at least
some reasonable,
good reason.
Okay.
For doing stuff, like something to kind of back up what you're saying. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
He's a bum. That sucks.
There will be some of those though.
Well, yeah. All right. First up on the list, we got Keon Coleman. So, of course, former first round pick Keon Coleman, right? So first thing I did is I went to PFF and I wanted to see the grades because I know he didn't have a great season because I had him on my fantasy team. Um, but out of maybe the top 200 receivers in the NFL, according to PFF rankings, Keon Coleman ranks 116 on that list.
It's not great.
Not great. Not great. Also, but I something in his corner is the hiring of the new head coach, the former offensive coordinator. He said that him getting the head coach's job was the best thing to happen to Keon Coleman. So apparently, his head coach believes in him.
Okay. I do
So
have
I'm going
a
to
feeling.
say keep just for that comment.
I do have a feeling that Keon Coleman is one of those guys that would benefit greatly with a fresh start. However, he has two things in his favor. One, he's with the Bills Mafia, who are crazy dedicated. Like, they love their team. They love their players. And then two, he, even if they didn't, is extremely likable. People love this guy. And the talent is still there. Do I think he could be what we hoped he would be at 6'4", with decent speed and what seemed like good high-pointing abilities in college? I don't know if he's going to be that guy that we expected. But he still could be a really good possession guy if you stick with him. I'm going to say stick with him here. I'm going to keep him.
Keep him.
Anybody else got an opinion on
Keep
it?
him. And I only say keep him because of the new coach. You know what I'm saying? And I said it a couple of times that the coach, McDermott, I don't think he believes in him. He went to go sign 40-year-old Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
Have y'all heard the latest rumor for Keon Coleman?
What's that?
What's the rumor?
A possible swap between him and Brian Thomas.
Ooh.
Now, look.
I did hear Brian Thomas.
I think that works for both, even though
Change the scenery.
But back to Florida where he was comfortable and doing well, because he's from Florida State, I believe.
Okay.
And then, you give the best arm in the league the wheels of Brian Thomas. He could just run the goals that we're talking about all the time. That's all he's gonna have to run
Typical.
With Allen. I think that would be great for both of their careers. Honestly, please do this. Just a better fit.
So Will likes that one.
I like that one because I feel like the way Trevor Lawrence plays, he needs more of a possession guy. That's kind of why Brian Thomas got lost a little bit this year. A lot of his big scores last year were like, he'll make a move after the catch and stuff like that. I mean, some of them downfield, but he make moves after the catch because he's good after the catch. They got away from that, and I don't know why. They're not using him to stretch the field the way his legs should let you do.
Right.
And so I think a possession guy like Coleman and bring him around on the Jags. Plus, they already got Myers there, so it won't be as much pressure on him to be the number one guy. Myers is the number one. But then you give Josh Allen the speed of Brian Thomas, man, and the patience of Brian Thomas. I mean, a patience of Josh Allen on him creating extra time for the receiver. That guy's too fast for all that. It's gonna be dangerous. I hope that happens. I want to see that.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Move on.
Looking at PFF, he is ranked the number 30th quarterback, right in back of Spencer Rattler and in front of Justin Fields, Jackson Dart, and Baker Mayfield.
So, with his health and his limitations on his arm, and the fact that the main reason he was there was the coach who's gone now, even if he was playing well at the end of last season, this would be a cut for me. But he wasn't. He's gone. You got to cut this guy.
Okay. Anybody else got an opinion?
He should go back up in the Niners.
You got me talking about my lefty man like this, man. Y'all got me talking about Tua. I'm gonna say this. I don't want Miami to cut him, but doing health and all that stuff, I mean, that's a negative. Miami got to tank. And the only way they can tank is if they have a player in their lineup that is not Tua Tagovailoa. because he's been hurt so many times and he's been through the negative backlash just about that and team success and all that, that he's going to want to go out there and prove that he's none of that stuff. He's a top 10 QB, and I'm not saying he is. Miami has to go 10. Does Miami see somebody in the draft next year that they like? Question is, hell yeah. So many guys are staying in school, like Dale said, collecting that NIL money and can't go collect it another year, so they're going to be pro.
Get your money, man.
Some of those play in Miami. Probably not because of the organization, but because of the scenery, and they're going to need a QB. Because none of those other QBs in their lineup is going to be the guy. So if I'm Miami, yeah, cut him. For the strength of your team. Your team had plans, it didn't work. When Tyreek Hill got cut, you pretty much just gave yourself out. You threw your cards out. So, yeah, cut him. I don't want to
Okay. Let's see who we got next. Brees Hall, the running back for the Jets. Of course, he was drafted in the first round. According to PFF, he is a top 10 running back in the rankings from last season. I think this is definitely a trade candidate.
Yeah, because this is the difference between him and the other running back.
Oh.
Other players. He's
He
a
should
top
already
10
been
guy.
traded.
He's a top 10 guy position. So why, if you're the Jets, why would you continue to be stupid and cut him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to find a trade shooter, and you're going to find one. You just have to just say, hey, dumb down on your value a little bit, and you can get something back from him, even if it's a little bit. But don't cut him.
Trade him. Trade him to the Dallas Cowboys. Seriously. Perfect fit.
Okay.
We giving up a third?
Nope, you giving up that second first.
Second first for what?
That's it. Y'all got 2 first-round picks. You give them that second one. That's
Hell no.
yeah, probably second or third.
Baltimore Ravens, Rashad Bateman.
Y'all know I don't rock with this dude. It depends what the price tag is. The only reason I'm even thinking about keep is because he knows the system. I mean, I guess it's going to change now. But
You don't know a system.
Right. So you don't know. The only reason is, look, he does have talent. It's not enough. But they don't have a lot of guys, man. Unless if you're the Raven, you have a foolproof plan on how you're going to bolster those receivers and let Bateman go, then go ahead and let him go. I don't think there's going to be much in the trade market for him. Somebody might do it, but it's going to be like a 5th, 6th round pick.
Right. Oh, man. If that. I think he's just
going
to
enough.
Yeah.
I think they move him.
Trade him?
Yeah, because it was a lot of rumors he was gonna get moved during the trade deadline this year, and it never transpired. He himself thought he was gonna get traded, and the destination that I've heard that he might end up at is going to be Houston.
What's funny though is like if they tried to trade him and they couldn't, makes me feel like nobody wanted him. Or was the asking price too high?
I think the asking price might have been too high for him.
Yeah.
So now they've learned their lesson and they can trade him for less.
Yeah, because they don't have any leverage right now. If you had the asking price and nobody budged and word gets out, they're gonna be like, yeah, we just wait.
Well, it's a new regime in charge now, so the value is different,
Don't you get like still? And that's his. Well, I don't know what year it is. I think it's 4th year, 5th year is deal. But like, don't you take a little bit of a hit, even if it's not a high price tag? You take a little bit of a hit when you trade a guy versus just cut him. That's why guys get cut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a market for a trade. So I just think cut and get
June 1st cut.
Sound like it.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's like a 6 or 7 round pick at best.
Yeah,
not enough. Or played enough.
So he signed the deal 2025, 3-year, $36.7 million contract extension, keeping him on the team through 2029. The deal included $20 guaranteed money, This year's cap hit would be $6.18 million.
Okay. All right.
So someone's got to think he's worth that to trade for him. Yeah, he probably can't cut.
Yes.
It's not a lot of money, but that's a starting running back. So
right. Anthony Richardson, Colts.
It's a funny one.
Of course, you're gonna try to trade
Mm-hmm.
if you can find a partner.
But the way you did everything made it seem like he's a bum and like he can never play again. Like,
they like I say, they're gonna try to trade. What was he? A second round pick?
He's a first round pick.
First round.
Ooh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wasn't he fourth overall?
I'm gonna throw something out.
The
I'm
fourth
gonna
quarterback.
throw an alley-oop. I hope the NFL catches it. All these two teams catch it. We just talked about the lefty sensation in Tua Tagovailoa and how Miami trade Richardson for Tua. They get up.
Like if I'm Miami, I'm like, okay, and what else you giving me?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Miami. Yeah, well, yeah, Miami. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
No. Now you can do that up and up. You can do that up and up.
Absolutely not.
You want to know why you can do it up and up? Because don't get me wrong, like because they outweigh each other. So the inexperience and the lack of playing in Richardson's case, that's balanced out by the fact that you're literally trading for a liability. He's always hurt, and it's bad. It's a head thing. He can never get up on your field.
They both always hurt, so I don't see different.
Are we looking at the dead money on the lopside of this?
What's Tua's?
Tua's got to be some. So he just signed a new deal last summer.
Yeah, they got to cut him.
Oh, yeah.
They got to just cut him. It's crazy.
So any team that takes him, they're not giving up a whole lot for him because they're going to be eating some of that salary.
Right.
So you want more out of? They'll give him downs or something with it. They need a receiver.
Yeah, Tua's deal goes until 2028.
Yuck.
So Miami could be, you know, they could be doing that sort of trade of, hey, we'll pay a lot of it, and y'all give us something back, but y'all take the rest of this deal.
Yeah. It don't have to be necessary Tua either. Tua will probably get cut definitely, but then Miami's still looking for that, and either you can rally around Tank or you can grab this guy and try to develop him because, I mean, to his own, he's still a young guy. So maybe that's the way to go. But yeah, the two of him, I'm bugging for that, to trade up. You know, the money is definitely, the coaches can't afford to do that. With the way they've been trying to glue QBs. They definitely can't try to re-glue this guy. Do a trade. Yeah, right.
I just looked.
Mm-hmm.
Tua, if they cut him this year, he's at $99.2 million cap dead.
Post June 1st is like 42. That's still a big chunk.
That's still a huge chunk.
Yeah.
And next year they could potentially get out next year because at that point it's only a $34.8 million dead cap hit.
Yeah, that's more palatable.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The best thing they could possibly do is come up with a trade and be like, okay, we'll pay his 2026 salary for the most part, and y'all take the rest of the deal,
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how you move him. So,
but what team will be that desperate to take him on?
Browns.
he had that one in the chamber. No hesitation.
That's what they do. The dumb shit that they be doing.
That's true. That's so true.
Cuss Tua will still be better than what the Indy has as QB regardless.
No, realistically, the Raiders might, but maybe even Tom would be like, no, we're not doing this.
Tom's like, I play with Drew Bledsoe, right? You see what happened to Drew.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what's another good one here. Okay, Vegas with Zamir White. That's a former first round pick, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he's definitely getting cut.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna trade him. He had the opportunity to take over that position, and he sucked.
I told you there'd be some that guy's definitely getting cut.
Yeah. Mike, Evan Neal, the guard. What do we think? 2022 first round pick. Let's see where he ranks in PFF.
Miami's already starting to martial arts.
Evan Neal. Let's see.
Evan Neal, like, share, subscribe, man.
He's not on the first page. I'll tell you that. I gotta scroll. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh man, yeah. I don't even see him ranked here.
Oh man, he ain't even on 10. Oh man, that's not good.
That's bad. Yeah. So that's Evan Neal though. Let's see. Evan Neal was a bust at tackle. We should have moved him inside to guard. Eric Flowers 2.0. I feel you, Mike. I feel you. Marshawn Lattimore, Washington Commanders.
Yuck.
Very interesting.
Cut.
Why is that interesting?
Around already about
They just traded for him.
Yeah.
He's been flipped around already. Eventually, they'll cut him if anything.
It was a Hail Mary to see if he still had something in the tank. He doesn't.
I mean,
he's all right.
He's always hurt. He's always been always hurt. That's all he's done. He's been consistent. Let me see about his contract. This is the final year of his deal. So we're talking about, and like he could actually get cut and they could walk away from this like scot-free. So I see them cutting him. They're gonna cut Lattimore.
I wouldn't be surprised by it.
They gonna cut Lattimore. Yep, that makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. David Montgomery, the Detroit running back.
I think that's too soon. How much he making?
I gotta pull that up.
Cause I think you should keep him because I like the 1-2 punch they have. They had a new offense coordinator last year. They got a new offense coordinator again. Got to have some continuity. Dan Campbell trying to get fired.
Who's gonna get fired?
Dan Campbell.
So next year he is a $8 million cap hit. Let's see, his deal voids at 2028. So if they release him, it's almost a $5 million cap hit, and then the next season will be almost a $2 million cap hit. So
You say $2 million?
Yes.
Oh, he's a key.
Not bad.
It's a key.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I would keep this guy around because
You said they got a new
he's been balling.
Right? You said,
Great one.
There's a new offensive coordinator. You said there.
Yes, there is.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the max limit of David Montgomery as a Lion. So this year, we'll say a year from now, because obviously we have to go through it. But yeah, a year from now, he won't be on that team. So yeah, he'll play this year. But you'll start to see the wind blow a little bit towards Gibbs this season. It did
already been
last year. It did.
It's already
more. So yeah, I mean they'll keep him for the help, but yeah, they're trying to figure out how they can keep Jameer Gibbs and say fuck the help. And that's
if anything, you'll see them go in the late rounds of the draft and try to get another smash to Gibbs's dash to move on after Montgomery. Get a guy in there.
I can see that from a cost standpoint. It makes all the sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see
Quay,
Montgomery dip on over to back to Chicago.
No,
Nice.
that'd be crazy.
Quay Walker, the linebacker from Green Bay, he's a free agent currently. So, do they sign him back?
Depends. They got a new DC in there now. What's his
Right.
philosophy?
True.
And this is a guy just coming off of his rookie deal. So,
Yeah, and
to me,
if it was clear, but if it was clear, it would be no question, right? So if there's a question, that means he didn't play.
But
he's been solid.
yeah, but between Micah and what's the other linebacker, how much money you got soaked into that position?
Yes, that's the issue there, coach. That is the issue right there.
He might have got moved on the minute they got Micah.
That is the issue. The other pieces of the pie. Let's see. Walker. It's not on the first page. Let's get this. There it is. Quay Walker is number 82 linebacker. Right behind Matt Milano and right in front of Quincy Williams. So, yeah, I guess you can't command, like a crazy deal.
We've seen crazier players signed to money that you're like, what the fuck happened here? We want to look at he's a linebacker, you said? So look up linebackers that are in free agency this year. And then I can tell you a story too. Based on this, but yeah.
You're right.
That's the waters.
You're right.
Hey, man, free agency and all this stuff.
Somebody will make him a starter.
I mean, hey, he was a starter for sure. So,
was he behind Milano or in front of Milano?
Behind Milano. So, let's see. So, Devin Lloyd looks like he's available. Devin Bush, Chanel, Bobby Wagner, Demario Davis, Alex Anzalone, Caden Ellis, Jermaine Pratt,
Bobby Wagner, the ageless wonder.
He gonna get
Eric Kendricks, Matt Milano, Quincy Williams. So
Quincy Williams is going to end up in Dallas with his brother.
They rank Quay Walker behind Quincy Williams, and in front of Alex Singleton, linebacker. So all of these guys are free agents. So he's gonna be it's gonna be a cheap deal. It's gonna be a cheap deal.
Okay. All those guys over there, yeah, definitely.
Yep. I would try to work to re-sign him.
I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead.
I know we're doing keep trading cut, but before I forget, he's going to be allowed to test the free agent market. What do you think Mike Evans ends up?
Yeah, I was surprised that they were going to let him test the market. So I would have said the Bucks automatically, but hey, that's interesting.
I mean,
I won't be surprised he goes back home.
Yeah, Houston. That's what.
Yeah,
that's what Dallas said.
Because they can't keep a wide receiver healthy down there.
Mm-hmm.
And other than last year, for the most part, Mike Evans has been fairly healthy.
Yeah, other than
way more than those guys.
Yes.
And he may give him a team friendly deal.
Here's one that's gonna hit home, Coach.
Who that?
Jonathan Brooks, the running back for the Panthers, second season, dealing with ACL injury.
Yeah. I think they're gonna release him because they have Chuba's there now, right?
Chuba's been there.
Okay.
They drafted him.
And do you think they're gonna let Rico walk?
Rico Dowd's there. That's what's going on.
Keep him.
Nah, Rico's staying.
And Brooks hadn't been healthy. They drafted him He was injured. He was coming off of ACL then.
Yes.
Oh, he's the guy that got hurt again when he played.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
He was the starting running back after Bijan left UT.
Yes.
Yes.
So I mean, look, his deals is nothing, right? He's $2 million cap hit pretty much next 2 seasons. $2 million each season. It's not.
That's doable in NFL terms. But I just think the progression, they might be worried about his progression because he's going to his 3rd season?
Yes, this will be his 3rd year on a 4-year deal. And so you're paying him the rehab pretty much. But I don't think it's definitely not gonna have any trade value at all. And I don't think it's worth cutting him, just losing out, to save a couple million.
That's fair.
Yeah, because they're not paying Bryce yet, right?
No, he's still on rookie deal.
Oh yeah, so they got money. They got money to play with.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, he ended up coming off this injury and going crazy. You got Rico. You signed Rico back. Chubb is eventually going to be done. I'm praying for the man. I don't know how it's going to happen. Oh man. See.
I agree.
What's the question too?
No, I said if he comes back and balls out. It's to him. That's not bad. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Say what?
Kyler Murray.
Oh, Kyler. This is a fun one.
It's definitely trade, right? No doubt about it. It's trade.
Crazy. Who's trading for that though?
So his deal is up in 2028. Next season is a $52.5 million cap hit. So the only way they can trade him is if they eat some of that. We'll pay half of it this year. Whatever, right? It's the only way.
Yeah, basically. It's not ideal.
Y'all want to hear something?
What's that?
Let's hear it.
He's staying right in Arizona.
Think so?
Because nobody wants to trade for him.
That you can say that, but it's not Arizona's fault. All their wrongdoing. If they want to get rid of him, get rid of him. It was an experiment. What did you think was gonna happen when you got Kyler Murray? Were you thinking Super Bowls and some championships? What were you thinking when you got him?
I mean, he's won on every level.
Be the guy, yes.
No.
Well, he didn't win it all, but he's been a winning type of
quarterback. What we know about the NFL, though, we know about the NFL that guys small like him ain't gonna get it done. We know this.
Well,
we know this.
So I think it's less about the height.
Huh?
Russell Wilson had just been successful. Drew Brees was being successful.
Right.
He don't have the work ethic.
We're talking about the Arizona Cardinals. Call the Cardinals there. We're not talking about the Saints with Drew Brees. We've seen that dynasty.
Yeah, but before Drew Brees got there, the Saints, you would have said the same thing about them.
No, because Drew Brees already. No.
What? Why wouldn't you? The Saints were one of the worst teams in the history of the league before Drew Brees and then went over there to change that.
Wait, Duke, you're saying a big criticism was the height, right?
Yes.
And I'm saying at the time when he got drafted.
What did you expect of Kyler Murray being the number one pick in the draft? That's what I know he killed on every single platform. High school, college, I know he did that. But I'm just saying, Arizona, the Cardinals, what did you expect when you got him? You expected to get to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
That's what you expect every quarterback you go out and draft.
To me, he's still a top. What I'm saying is he's a top 10, 15 quarterback. And when he plays, he puts up numbers. He got hurt. So who are you replacing him with? Okay, Jacoby Brissett can only go for so long. It was a great ride this year.
I think you're
They
replacing
say-
him
they
with
say he-
somebody who will work harder. Even if it's less talent at the position, you're trying to replace him with somebody who will work harder than he does. That's
Go
what
get
you're trying to
somebody in the draft. Go get somebody in the draft in the later round version or something like that. Develop them. Keep Kyler there. Is it fault that people weren't going?
The thing is, I don't think they're going to go into the draft this year and replace him. But, like, if he's there, you're in purgatory because he's going to win you 6 to 7 games a year. You're not going to pick top of that draft to get the quarterback you need if you're going to replace him.
Well, here's the problem. Like, he's $52.5 million cap hit.
There's that.
You're expecting the world from that guy.
No. This is the guy that you took number 1.
Yeah.
So what? To back my question, what did you expect?
The world.
More wins.
What do you expect?
You expected more wins.
No. You expected a flash of entertainment. You've been getting the flash of entertainment. That's all you wanted. You was not getting no Super Bowl.
Nah, you expected to win.
Yeah.
No one drafts a quarterback that high doesn't expect to win.
Right.
No. They just want a good player. They want a good player, and I'm saying Kyler's a good player. He's not bad. So what are you doing by getting rid of him right now? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
You got
all
to
I
start.
want.
He's on a second contract, and he ain't gotten you anywhere.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm not saying-
if they can get a trade, they're getting out of this deal and starting over. Like that's what they're getting out of it. It's a bad deal.
yeah.
In a team like the Jets they would trade.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. And differently, but then you look at them, they have money management, and they on the same road that Arizona's in when it comes to a QB. You're gonna have to find a new one. But do you want to go after him for the reasons I just mentioned, dude? You just had Justin Fields. How'd that go?
Mm-hmm. Calling to the Jets makes perfect sense.
I just think that Kyler Murray, though we have our differences about him, he's still a ladder 10 to 15 quarterback in the league. Arizona, at some point, your team just has to get better to be better, and that starts with a lot of other people besides Kyler Murray, like your star receiver being on the field, the guy that the guy in Marvin Harrison. You know, shout out to McBride. The others look like they wanted to win this year. So now if they get Kyler back next year a little healthy, Marvin a little healthy next year, maybe the wishes do come true for Arizona. They can start winning some games.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If you no longer believe that he's the guy, do you want the young guys on your team getting used to playing with that style of play when it's going to change? Because that's the thing about Kyler. The thing about Kyler is that he's not
going to run the offense.
Well, even if he does, even if he was to try to run the offense, his style of play, like I've said before, is still draw it up in the sand and just go as you go along. You got to make a play once the original play breaks down. That if that's not what your team is going to be, you have to dedicate a roster to that style of play. You have to.
No, yeah, and that's the reason why him and Marvin Harrison Jr. can't mesh.
They don't work. That's what.
He's a tactician. He's been running routes since he was in diapers.
Yes.
Diapers.
Yes.
And now you want him to play off script.
Yes.
He's not used to that.
Yes.
And let me throw something else in your perspective in regards to Kyler. He has now gotten 2 head coaches fired.
Yes.
And one of them was his from college.
Yeah, his guy.
Yes. Exactly.
That pretty much got hired just so he can coach him.
Just
and he didn't have success.
Right. He did not have the credentials ahead of time.
That's right. That's right. Good points. Very good points. All right. I like that. Good stuff, y'all. All right. Let's get on down to New Orleans the day after Mardi Gras.
Do we have to?
Yeah. You're damn right we got to. Saints update. Let's do it. I want to focus in on the linebacker position this week. So we've got our best linebacker up for free agency. 37-year-old Demario Davis, the leader of the defense, held the leader of the team. All right. But real talk, like he's probably not going to return back to New Orleans just because, we need to get younger. He probably should try to go ahead and try to win one, you know? So it makes all the sense in the world for him to look somewhere else right now. The Saints have been stocking up on some linebackers. They just drafted Danny Stutzman last year from Oklahoma. And I think he's going to end up being the guy that starts alongside of Pete Werner. But also, we've got Jalen Ford, who we drafted a couple years ago out of Texas. I mean, he could have something to say about that other start position as well. The Saints still have Isaiah Stallbird, who they've kind of used as just like a situational type rusher type of guy. Go get the mobile quarterback. I like that. But he is like wild out of control. I saw this dude clearly jump over the quarterback this past year. Like, how the hell you jump over the quarterback though? But he did it. So yeah, we're gonna be looking to go younger at the linebacker position, and I think that's the way to go. Good luck to Demario Davis unless you go and sign with the Falcons, in case you did to me. Don't do that.
What if you sign with Dallas, Dale? Are you still gonna be upset with him?
No, I'll be fine with that. Just don't go to Falcons. Like that's a no-no.
Any team but the Falcons. Okay.
He's spitting in our face. You go to the Falcons. That's the way I feel about it.
I wouldn't equate that as spitting in your face. I would equate that to him teabagging you.
Aggressive.
Terrible.
He will say aggressive.
I don't want it. Okay.
Asserting dominance.
I want to teabag your team.
So, all right. That was the Saints update. Let's go to the Cowboys. The Cowboys have gotten their defensive coordinator in place, Christian Parker. He was introduced this week. He had outlined his vision for the defense, and the full staff is now finalized. You got the cornerback coach, Ryan Smith, pass game coordinator, Derek Ansley, defensive line coach, Marcus Dixon, and assistant defensive line coach, Dimitri Brim. Offensive line, outside linebacker coach, Childra Uzoro Deribe, inside linebacker coach, Scott Simmons, and assistant secondary coach, Robert Muschamp. So what do you guys think about the coaching for your defense?
It's cute.
It's cute, he said.
It's cute. But you know the saying is we got to go out there on fresh turf, fresh football field when the season counts and prove these things. I like the new additions, but I can only like them in the picture frame right now. I can only get them to see. Can't fail them. I can't pass them. I just hope this is for the better.
Hey, we can only play on paper right now, bro.
30th in points allowed last year, 30.1, 30th in the league in yards per game, 377. Those are the numbers there. If those guys can cut that at least a third or whatever, okay, cool. But right now, the picks are cute, but I like the direction we're going in. I liked it last year with the sense of the coach and feeling like he had his own shirt on, his own coat, his own sweater, didn't have Jerry Jones's name on it. So hopefully this year with other coaches being there, other new additions, that happens as well. Notably, I mean, we all know the George Pickens stuff is going around. Rather, you should franchise tag them, trade them, this and that nature. We know as the draft goes, see guys like Mike Evans trying to enter free agency. You know, why have Mike Evans when you can have George Pickens? You know, so that's something to think about as well as us potentially signing him. And then for me, the draft. Draft coming up soon. we have the 12th and the 20th pick. I wouldn't be surprised if they entertain trying to trade one of those picks for some more rounds of value in this NFL draft. So for me, that's about what I got on my Cowboy side. Coach probably give you a little bit more.
Okay.
What? That's what I got.
What you got, Coach?
Man, I'm ecstatic on the new defense coordinators coming. They're going to go to. Only thing I question is the investment, the initial investment. They're going to be going back to a 3-4, which they haven't ran in quite some time
Mm.
since the DeMarco Ware days. So they're going back to a 3-4. So they're going to have the investment there, but they got a couple of younger linebackers that didn't get a lot of run. See what they can do in different positions, the Leo files and the whatnots. Also, I like the staff that he put together. I think the oldest person on the staff is like 47, 48. Everybody else is in the mid to late 30s. So he's got a staff that he can grow with. If he got a philosophy that he's trying to implement, he's going to be able to do that because there's going to be a lot of guys who coming in. I think got some guys from the college ranks, some guys from NFL ranks, so you get different perspectives, especially with the league going to the RPO offenses, being able to combat that with his college coaches coming in. So it's interesting. A lot of people was it was a lot of hoopla today talking about trading Kenny Clark. You don't trade Kenny Clark. If you trade Kenny Clark, then that Micah trade was that much worse. Yeah. So I think because I think Kenny Clark is more of a true nose guard in that 3-4.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, and you have
I
Williams
was
and
thinking
Osa.
about Quentin Williams. Like, what you gonna do with him? Like, that's been my concern here. Like,
Yeah. I think he slides out to one of the outside defensive lineman positions. Because he's definitely not going to be a nose guard because you're going to need a nose guard to set your anchor. So, Williams and Osa are upfield type pass rushers to try to collapse the pocket. So I think they fit in that narrative a little bit more, which means that you're going to have to get some pretty stout linebackers on the inside linebacker position, some guys that thump. If you're going to have those ends like that who rush upfield, you got to be able to still protect the middle of your field, middle of your defense. I still think if they don't have any of their guys, if they don't have their top 3 guys still available at the pick 12, I won't be surprised if they trade out of the 12th pick and try to pick up a second and the third, which they don't have. I can potentially see that. And then still possibly getting your guy. I think it's a risk. I don't think Styles may not last that long, but I definitely would like to see him here. So maybe they can figure something out that aspect. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about gotta go do a little bit of homework on him. I believe his last name is Cunningham, if I'm not mistaken. A safety from Toledo, maybe. A lot of people say they got a day 2 grade for him. And he might be a potential target on the back end of the defense. Some people are even saying he may test better than Downs.
okay. Guy out of Toledo over Downs. Okay. Let's do it.
Because a lot of people would think, no, Downs is the absolute. He's a football savant, has a high IQ on the field. He's a football player. But as we just said earlier, how's that going to translate to the next level? He may get to the next level, and he may, have some opportunity there. His if he has, which I don't think so, but if he has any type of physical limitation, it'll get exposed on the next level.
Let me ask you about the running back Javonte Williams.
Yes.
It's been said that Stephen Jones called him like the top of our list.
Yes, they want to get him done before free agency actually starts.
Okay.
They want to have a deal already kind of mapped out. He's a priority because that's going to, once they get him out of the way, that kind of solidifies that offensive side, and all they got left on offense is figure out what type of deal they work out with with picks.
Pickens. Yeah.
Then so they can concentrate on the defense side of the ball on the draft.
Okay. Good stuff, man.
Go get
Good
Jeremiah
stuff.
Love. You heard?
I
All
think if he's there, if Jeremiah Love is there at 12, they draft him. It's going to be just like the CeeDee Lamb pick. You know, probably at that point in time, you already got Williams in tow, but you can't pass up that type of talent. You got to take the best player available.
Hey, yo, man. Time's ticking, man. Less than a year until Dallas Cowboys celebrate Super Bowl trophy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Let's talk about Patriots.
Only one bump.
It's only one bum today. Yes, only one. Heavy speculation on the trade market here. Max Crosby saying to be a top target. And we're talking like a Micah Parsons type of trade package to possibly acquire him. Would you be in favor of such a package being used to acquire Max Crosby?
Yes, you're not going to get anybody as good as him in the draft. And if we plan once acquiring him, any picks future that he's on the team for aren't going to be more than 20, like lower than 25, 24. I mean, I think we're going to be a perennial playoff team. So I don't think those picks will necessarily come back to bite us. How many was it for Micah? 3 or 4 first rounders.
Micah was two first rounders.
2 first rounders.
Yeah, if it's 2 first rounders, you do that yesterday. Like, by all means, that is, you 100% do that. He takes a great defense that literally, like, say what you want. I love Drake May, and I think he had a great season. He wasn't his best in the playoffs for whatever reason. You can call it the line, you can call it him, receivers, whatever you want to call it. He wasn't his best in the playoffs, and that defense carried. And you're talking about adding possibly like the second best edge guy in the league. At the exact position we struggle at. And we got good production out of it this year. Well, not production. We got good pressure. They did better than we had in some of the like more recent seasons. But we still didn't get home enough. That was kind of the problem in the bowl. Like, yeah, we were getting pressured a lot, but we were also trying to pressure Sam Darnold a bunch, and we were getting some pressure on him. But we couldn't get him down. He kept just stepping out of tackles. We didn't have finishers out there, no closers on that line. We got guys who can rush, but no closers on that line. You add him, that's a closer. And you know how a great closer is. He can make another guy a closer. So, yeah, I would 100% do this deal.
Okay.
Expeditiously.
So like one of the things people were pointing out like during, I guess, the season was the lack of, I guess, pass rushers in the playoffs as far as like, you know, the superstars, Max Crosby's, you know, in the playoffs. And the best one I could come up with is Nick Bonito.
Right. And that's because he was already on, like he rose into a good defense already and became a star within a good system. Whereas a guy like Max Crosby, it got drafted because he's amazing and he's being asked to turn a whole defense around, but it's the Raiders. And so and so it's not working. Yeah. Plus, look, the fact that he even is considering leaving when he was so gung-ho about staying, but now he's like, look, I meant it because I thought we were going to be competitive, and we're not even close to that. So
they trying to lose over here, man. They trying to tank.
But that means, look, it's not a guarantee that he gets traded to a contender, but it's more than likely they're going to look out for him and do that. To at least a contender.
Flores was right, man.
I'm just saying he comes here, he's going to be highly motivated because he's going to be on a team that's contending, and he's going to be a big piece why. So yeah, I would do that. What else we got for the Patriots though? Is that the only idea?
Yeah, that's all I got for the Patriots.
Well, because there's also like ideas about like, so like Tuke was saying, go out and somebody might go out and get a Pickens if y'all don't sign him. I've talked myself into liking that. I think on this team he would get the ball plenty to keep him happy, because we need it. I've also heard rumblings that we might move on from Diggs, but I don't know. He's got a lot going on off the field, not like cases and stuff, I don't think, but like just a lot of drama with that guy.
He's got the choking case going on with the chef.
Oh, there is a case. That's right. Yeah, there's the case. So
then we have the split up with Cardi going on.
If he wasn't the leader that he was, it wouldn't be a question. We'd move on. But he's been a great leader in the locker room. But I did see some things in the bowl. Look, I know the game was all but over, but you may never be in this game again. You got to run out every route, and he kind of was out there just chopping his feet towards the end of that game, not really trying to create space. Because even if you can't win that game, you can make us look like we didn't get stomped. Like, you could do that if you got pride in your football team and in this organization, and he didn't do that. So that leadership is there, but leadership is always great. That energy is always great when you're up. But we faced adversity, and he didn't seem as happy about it once we got adversity, which is what he's kind of been known for. When there's adversity, he starts getting chatty and stuff and maybe not giving 100% effort, even though we love him. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Diggs. Right quick before you move on, just some of the people. I'm going to do two things right quick. Some of the people that we need to worry about re-signing. Chason, you know him well. No matter who we bring in, even if it's Crosby, I still want Chason on this team because I think Chason is exactly the type of guy that if you put Crosby on one side, suddenly he becomes extremely dangerous on the other side.
Yep. He's going to be cheaper right now. So, yeah.
Right. So sign him now before you get Crosby and make him look good and got to pay him a lot more. So sign him. And again, he had plenty of pressures this year. He played well, but he didn't get a great amount of sacks, which means, the price tag is going to be reasonable. Yeah. We have money to spend. He's also only 26 and a half years old. I like that. The next guy on the list is Jalen Hawkins. He's 28. He kind of had a random breakout season, which tells me it's more the system that he finally found a system where he can flourish. And look, if Rabel's going to stick to being Belichick 2.0, like Belichick, but in his mind better because he's more fun, and this isn't a guy you can resign. This is not a guy that Bill would resign. This is a guy. This is all the guys this is Malcolm Butler, but at safety. This is all these guys who played well for us and then wanted deals, and we were like, "Guys, go get your money because we made you, and we know you're not actually that." So I'm out on Hawkins, and then we got Chris Tonga, nose tackle. He's 29. Sure, fill the roster out. Don't pay him too much, but whatever. Jack Gibbons, 27 years old, restricted free agent. He was a backup to Spillane, but I don't mind him being on the team if it's not going to be for a lot. And then tight end Austin Hooper, I'm all set. Barely played. He made a couple okay catches. But I want any money you would be giving to him, I'd rather go give to Kyle Pitts. So all set on Austin Hooper. And then Vidarian Lowe. Look, I'm not excited to bring back anybody on the offensive line from this team other than the rookies because they got room to grow. So all set. Same thing for Thayer Munford. And that wraps up those kind of guys. I mean, I guess I'd bring those guys back. They've already been in the system if it's cheap because they got killed. So
yeah.
Then somebody did a quick little mock draft, which we could do our own, but whatever. I'm doing this one just because I like they picked for my team specifically. The number one guy they got is Casey Concepcion. I've been mad 3 different mock drafts we've done because right before us, he gets picked. If there's a receiver in this draft that I think that has a possibility to still be on the board when we pick that I would actually want, it's Concepcion.
That's the burner from A&M, right?
Yes.
He's short, though. Am I right?
Let me see.
I want to say this dude is like 5'11".
I think it's like 5'11".
Yeah.
That's not necessarily short in the NFL at wide receiver these days.
Yeah, that's adequate for a slot receiver.
I mean, Booty is the same height, so.
Yeah, and plus, you know how it goes. They put the cleats on, they get listed at 6 feet. They got long arms, they get listed at 6 feet or 6'1". He does have long arms from what I remember reading before. And yeah, I like him. The speed. Everything that I want us to do offensively will be about speed. That's what I want this team to do. They said Zion Young at edge out of Missouri. Also, Akeem Mesidor. I don't know how he lasted still, but Max, not gonna the one from Arizona State, the Nigerian. Okay, so they're just naming of all the different type of guys we should get because we can't get all these guys. These are all high. Like you're gonna get one of the first 5 guys they name. So all right, we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, not a lot of Patriots news. It's that time of year where we're just waiting.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's get to some college. There has been a settlement in the lawsuit filed by player named Rashada. So he signed with Florida, and he was a former 5-star recruit, and he's accused Billy Napier and Florida boosters pretty much of fraud, misrepresentation, and several conspiracies. So he claimed he flipped his commitment from Miami, which offered him $9.5 million in NIL, to Florida in late 2022, based on promises of a $13.85 million NIL deal through the Gator Collective. And this lawsuit's been pending since, and they came out with a confidential settlement yesterday. So this is behind them now. They got the settlement.
Confidential though, so we don't get to know what happened.
Got no idea what the sum was, but they paid out some money to him. So, just interesting just to see a player actually suing to get what he was promised, or trying to get what he was promised. Because I mean, we've seen a few times, people. We've seen it the other way at least. Players trying to go back, even though I signed this deal, I want to get out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Common practice.
Yep. So also, let's take a look at this Big Ten. It is pretty much a leaked document. And this was about a 24-team playoff. Now, this was based on the rankings that were going on at the time, right? So they were using a it's called 23+1 model, 23 at-large spots and 1 automatic bid for the highest ranked group of 6 team. So that would have been one team like Tulane or not SMU, James Madison or whatever. So it'd just be one of them getting in versus 2 or 3 like it is right now. There will be no conference automatic qualifiers. The conference championships are pretty much going bye-bye. The top 8 teams get first round byes, and the first 2 rounds will be played on campuses instead of bowls or whatever, and neutral sites. So I like that we're getting rid of the conference championships, because right now they're in the way, and they're a hindrance, especially to the SEC, because you're talking about a late season loss. And then teams like Notre Dame, they sit idle during championship week, and they just coast in. So it's not fair. We gotta get rid of championship weeks.
I still want that to matter, though.
The conference champion? I mean, the conference champion based on regular season record. That's it. Done. You still got the conference champion.
Yeah, but I still want are you still gonna? So it's just who won the most game. Like there's not gonna be. I want an actual game. Yeah, I still want that game. And if you have 24 teams, you can still have that game.
The game is outdated now.
Nah, man. You now you just changing what's fundamentally fun about conferences, though.
Think about it. You're an SEC team. You know, you're in the top 10, right? And you're playing against the number 1 team in the nation, and you lose. Well, now you're out.
Don't lose the game. Don't lose the game.
What the hell you mean? Don't lose the game? I don't want to have to play the damn game. I want to be like Notre Dame, sit there at number 10 and just sit idle.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the whole time we've shit on Notre Dame for being like that. I don't want to join them. I want them to fucking change.
Stop letting them have automatic bids into the damn playoffs, and maybe they'll get their ass in the conference.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not asking for the automatic bid. I just want to make sure we still have conference championship games. It doesn't need to be automatic bid to win that game.
Coach, you got a take on this? I mean, this is not gonna come to pass. This is just an idea. So
Sounds convoluted. but it gets us closer and closer to two things. Closer to crowning a true national championship on any given Saturday or Sunday or Monday. And allows us to get that much closer to Tuke's dreams of 64 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That's all I thought when I heard it.
Anything for the playoffs, man. Yeah, I agree with Dale, man. Conference championships are like out the way. It's getting out the way in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. If you want to play conference championship games, do this. Cool. You guys play for your conference championships, but us as a committee, after the last game of the regular season, we're stamping everything. You are in the playoff based on what you did in the regular season. The conference championship can be for all the people that want to show their Mardi Gras and their bees and celebrate their teams. But don't make it worth the while of somebody on selection Saturday or Sunday not being in because they had to play in their conference championship game, represent their conference for your benefit. I'm talking about the committee and the NCAA. Get y'all money and then you hold them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. My thing is, I just don't think once you make it 24 teams, I don't think all the scenarios where, oh my God, you lost your conference championship game, it's not going to be much of an effect anymore. All of the teams in a conference championship game will be in the playoffs because they're only in the conference championship game because their record was good that year. There's going to be enough spots. It just won't be a guaranteed spot for winning it.
Yeah, but if you're talking about a conference championship and 2014 in the playoffs, like you're talking about too many damn games.
It's already going to be too many damn games when you go to 2014 in the playoffs.
This is football.
Good, then you know what? If it's football, then and you can't say this, but shave off them bullshit games at the beginning of the season. But you're not going to do that because those teams need it.
How about some of these conferences get rid of the divisions? No reason to have two divisions in the same conference anymore. I mean, sure. I mean, that's pretty much what the SEC did. They got rid of divisions.
Pretty much what
It's
pretty much what Ohio State's been doing for the last so many years, but I'm not going to say
nothing.
Starting trouble.
Yeah. But look, they need to do something to fix the way teams get into the playoffs because the automatic bids and Notre Dame getting into the playoffs if they're ranked in the top 10 is bull. I don't like that.
Again, it won't matter. It won't end up mattering. Because 24 teams.
No, this is hypothetical, but I'm saying now Notre Dame gets in if they're ranked top 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's written into the contract. They had a seat at the table. Why the hell does Notre Dame get a seat at the table?
Because Notre Dame is the cheapest school of
They
all
bring in the
this.
money, Dale. The money trees, remember? They take a lot of money trees.
Go sit y'all behind in the conference. She ain't gonna do. So, all right. That's gonna wrap up the show for today. Let's go around the room, man. Let's get some final thoughts, get some shout outs. Start off with you, Took.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the plug. And y'all already know, great night. It's hump day, so make sure y'all get some hump after the show. And if not, you know, you might have had too much on Valentine's Day that your girl's tired. You know, like, share, subscribe, SCWF-TV, SCWF Sports.com. I'm out. You
Heard. Shout out to you fellas. Shout out to another week of great shows. We'll be back next week. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, next week we'll be on the same new schedule. Get used to it. And yeah. Yo, you know, we haven't done homework for Chop Up in a while. Like, we're not even trying new stuff anymore. Is there no new stuff?
No, we're just about to man.
Also, hey Will, what do Dale Earnhardt and Pink Floyd have in common? Both their last big hit was a brick in the wall. Yeah, 100%.
Oh wow, so dark.
So dark, but he lived by it. He died by it.
All right. Be sure to check us out tomorrow for Best in the World. We're gonna be talking wrestling, and Mo wrestling. Come through.
Wonder if they'll be wrestling.
Coach, got anything?
Shout out to you fellas. Great show tonight. Lots of fun. And if I'm not mistaken, the combine starts Tuesday.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh.
I think so.
Wow.
Can I have to do some
That
reporting?
snuck up on me. Because usually you got pro days first, right?
No, pro days are second.
Pro days second. You're right.
Yeah, pro days are second. And I want to say the combine is, it starts Thursday, February 26th.
Let's go.
Next week.
Yeah.
Go Underwear Olympics, baby. Let's do it.
This guy.
We getting closer to the draft, baby.
Go Team USA. We'll win today.
Yeah, Sydney is saying Kenneth Walker priced himself out of Seattle.
Yep, he did.
With the Super Bowl performance. And
They said they're not even going to franchise tag him.
Yeah.
They said they're going to pay him?
No, they're going to let him walk.
Oh, I would let him
They
walk.
say they have other priorities on the team.
Listen here. I would. I would. You know, I would. If I'm Seattle, I don't sign him back. You know why? Because he won that Super Bowl for you. That's what he owed. Well, he didn't owe you guys. That's what he gave you for being injured all those years.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Sure.
Part of him being injured was them not blocking for that guy, but yeah. He had some struggles there for a little bit. He also had a great year. Like I think his rookie year and the year after, he was solid. Then he got hurt. Yeah. And he got back to it this year.
People taking back Chardonnay and fantasy teams, man. They feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. See y'all tomorrow for Best in the World. We out. How are we getting out of here?
Deuces.
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 Go.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.